I am a foster parent. I have been fostering for 6 years. We originally got involved in fostering because we really have a passion for youth, for teens. We come from a background whereby my husband's parents have a strong heritage in fostering. His mother fostered until she passed away, and his father fostered until he was about 74.
Ever since I can remember, probably from the time I was in kindergarten, we had foster kids in our home, and it was something that my parents just found that's something that they wanted to do. So that's the way we grew up, with foster kids in our home all the time. And I think that put a desire in my heart to do the same at some point in time in my life. Just seeing the impact that it had on the kids as they would come and go, and there was quite a few of them, a lot with various kinds of problems and issues. That's natural and to be expected. But just to see the effect that they had on those children over time was a wonderful thing.
We wanted to kind of follow in his parents' footsteps and that legacy that his mom left. The one thing that really stood out to us when his mom passed away was that, all the shoes, all the clothes, the big house, the cars and everything, none of that she could take with her. But to hear the foster children come back in the celebration of her life and tell the stories of how she had impacted their lives and where they were now made us realize that, these are the things that really count in life.
I think one of the most positive things about being a foster parent is you get the opportunity to make a significant difference in the life of the child and in their path in life. You're coming in at a time of crisis when things are very uncertain, and you're giving them that stability and that security in which to settle and to grow and to start making some better choices around where their future is going to go. I think another great benefit of fostering is being able to support their families. Often the kids are coming into care for just a short period, just long enough to support families in learning the skills they need so that the kids can return home. And when that happens, that's exactly how we would want fostering to be. For children to come in, to stabilize, to feel safety and security, and to be able to address the things that are going on in their home so they can go right back home to where they came from.
I remember one time I was just downstairs in my basement just cleaning up, and a young man came downstairs and he said, "Hi, Roger." And I looked up and I said, "Is that you? Is that you?" His name was Tibby, and he said, "Yeah, that's me." And I was so shocked. Over like 20 years later, he happened to be in the same church as my parents. And he came by the house, and it was just a great thing to see him. He was a young man at the time, and it was just really a great thing to see that he had matured and gone on in life and was, being successful.
Just with same as your biological children, you have them for a period of time. You do what you can while you have them, and then they become adults and they move on, and you hope to have a good relationship moving forward. So yeah, it's always sad whether they're your foster children or biological children when they leave, but we just try to do the best that we can do with them while we have them, and see what the future will hold.
We are always in need of foster parents. Over the years, we have an increase in need because we have children that have more issues and difficulties with how things are going in our environment and our communities, and stress is placed on families. And as such, we're always open to individuals and families and couples that want to come forward and provide care to kids.